Shouldn't be using your thumb that much anyway, but when it comes down to rebounding and passing, that could be problematic.
Harden is covered by Barnes. Green comes to screen. Trent will now get single coverage on Harden, who goes strong to his left, spins, corkscrews into the air, and knocks down a jumper to get things started.
And that's a good sign for Harden. Shooting slump.
Shooting 37% so far in the series. Here is Trent Jr. coming off the screen. He was 3 of 10 from 3 in game 4. He'll swing it over here to Anunoby. He'll raise up and score, and he's had no difficulty at all scoring in this series. Philadelphia rushes out of backcourt. That's something they want to do as well as pick up the pace. In low is Anunoby going at Harden. Ball goes station to station and stops at Siakam, who pulls the string and knocks down a triple on the road.
And get Siakam looking bad about him in the press clippings as we see OG Anunoby right there with the steal and lost his footing, almost missed the layup. But Pascal Siakam had a 1 and B to be worried about that double at all times. As Danny Green, the UNC legend with the quick hands right there, pays off with Harden on the fast break.
Anunoby works on a spread floor, goes at Maxey. Into the corner, Khem Birch will raise, and he uncorks it, hits a 3. Breaking back the other way is Harris. The 1-2 to the cup. Put a finger roll up and in.
Because we talk about Embiid and Harden, but Doc Rivers told us before the game he feels that Harris has been the most consistent 76er in this series.
Anunoby takes Maxey in deep. And
if I'm Toronto, I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to make Harden and Maxey guard. Toronto has the size advantage as we see Harris staying hot with a 3.
Trent will survey, looks to Barnes, fronted by Maxey. Embiid hedges over there to show. Outside it comes here to Siakam. Rolling to the hole on a screen and roll is Khem Birch as he slips into the paint at 7. Harden has it dislodged. 2-on-1, Siakam the other way. Glides by Green and scores. And a timeout needed here at home for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that's something that the Philly coaching staff really didn't like about the last ball game. They felt that Philly was really sloppy and very casual offensively. As we see the Raptors stay on fire.
And of course was all NBA defensive team a year ago as Harden steps up to the line.
His way inside, but you got to find a way to secure that rebound through the front of us.
Harden splits a pair, hands off to Embiid, counters and scores with a 2-hand jam. Nice setup by Harden. That's their promised speed play up and jam it inside and get Embiid going around the rim.
And it's going to be hard to get Embiid.
Rounds a game so far in the series, shooting 79% from the line.
The block of my guard and reach in, I'd be like, just stay down, little fella. You know I'm going to clean it up for you.
So let's take a look at the Wolves and the Grizzlies in a great series, tied at 2-2. Pelicans and Suns tied at 2-2. For more on these games, go to NBA.com. 5:35 to go, first quarter, and Harris operating into front court. Precious Achiuwa is on. The unenviable task of guarding Embiid. Barnes will come to double. Off it comes to Harden into the lane. No look to Harris for 3. Wide open. He drove it.
Listen, I know we've been talking about Georgia.
So Toronto over the limit with 4:51 left here in the first quarter of play, and that's cause for more aggression from Philadelphia. 5 rebounds and a couple of blocks. Thaddeus Young was good as well off the Toronto bench in game 4, particularly in the Harris really moving his feet, shuffling along. Travel switches up on him. Trent Jr. handles, 12 to shoot. In he comes off the left foot, leaning away, and he scores.
Man, that is by Gary Trent Jr. His game has improved so much every single year.
Embiid does early work. He got in way deep and pushes it.
6'4", 6'5", 6'8", 6'9". They're able to switch every screen and roll and have length and shot blocking on the weak side.
Switching right to left, drifting into the lane, Siakam. Jump pass over here to OG Anunoby, 10 to shoot. He is covered by Harden. Wants to ISO, spins, finds a man on the wing. It's Achiuwa, fake the drive, and a hammer blow with 2 hands.
Oh my goodness.
Raptors a lead of 3. And deep again is Embiid. This time Boucher comes to double. Cross-court pass is a high-arcing rainbow grabbed by Milton. He stumbled, may have hurt himself. Into Embiid, lays it home as he bowls over Boucher. And it's recovered by Boucher. Trent outside has a glimmer of light, and that's all he needs to get off the triple, and he knocks it down. He shot 38% from three during the regular season, and he has 9 points here early. Toronto with a lead of 4.
Yeah, Trent has played exceptionally well. Early on this series, a little bit under the weather, sick. Obviously wasn't himself, but now he's feeling good. In these last couple of games, he's been huge for Toronto.
Harden leaning over the dribble. Embiid and Milton come outside to get the switch they wanted. It's Thaddeus Young on Harden. He'll fake left, move right. Chest pass to a waiting Thibault. That's an air ball. Embiid hustles after it, deflects it away, and Siakam was there with him. And it went off of Siakam out of bounds, so Philadelphia will get it with 2 to shoot.
And Toronto will let Thibault have as many three-point corner jumpers as he wants to. That's not really his strength, especially if it means they can help a little bit more on James Harden and Joel Embiid.
Philadelphia's turned it over 6 times for 10 Toronto points here early. Harden to swing it and play. Gives to Embiid. Fall away jumper from the hash mark from 3. Grazed the iron to come down. And I thought we were having a flashback of overtime of game 3.
It looked very similar to that shot.
Trent off the screen. Takes Thibault in deep. Leans in, no. Rebound to Embiid. Harden pacing to dribble up the center of the floor. Pressure by Trent. Gives off the Thibault. He's erased at the rim. Achua was there.
Precious is looking around. He doesn't agree with the call. I couldn't see him. I need another angle right here. Great dime by Harden. Thibault going up. And, yeah, that's a tough one.
Whole lot of leather on that one. Thibault nonetheless will head to the line, where he was a 79% of this year during the regular season.
Good job, Kevin. The announcer's jinx is alive and kicking.